Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Morocco TV.
Yes, you are. I'm just trying to get you to the point. Vegetarians don't eat beef, meat, or pork. And what are you eating? What are you eating?
Video tacos!
Yeah, you can't eat that.
She's eating video tacos as a vegan.
Are you vegetarian?
I'm 1000% vegetarian.
I'll give you bread with veggies.
No, I actually don't do
Smartest
bread.
You don't eat bread, but you eat pork.
I run a farm where I can cows and shit.
You revel in the joy of killing, taking the life.
Yeah, I love it.
So you're a murderer.
I love murdering.
Are you for animal abuse?
Yeah, all the
Are
way.
you listening to yourself?
No, I know what you're saying.
You're
I'm only joking with you. I am vegan. I'm only
You're
joking.
vegan. What did you eat for breakfast?
I had cereal,
With
granola with berries and oat milk.
milk. That's amazing.
Well, I gotta go.
But why are you joking with me? We're standing on the same fight. We have to
I
fight
know.
the good fight.
I know. Well, I gotta go because my friends are just calling me. So I'll see you later.
Fight for the animals.
Will do.
I'm very confused by you. What?
Now, obviously, it's not all the vegans, but the ones that make it their personality and go on the street dressed as cows and get trolled and outsmarted by kids are complete donuts.
Yeah, so what's stopping you from going vegan, man?
I like my meat. I like my steaks. And
Like, study shows, kids cannot grow up on a vegan diet. They need animal fat. There's a big issue with brain development when they don't have the things that they need from animals.
my lamb shanks. I like
What about the
everything.
animal's life?
I don't think about that.
If you were in the animal's position, how would you feel about having your life taken away from
No,
you?
but here's this. Say you're out on the beers, you come home, you want to come home to like a nice steak or some chicken nuggets. You don't want to go eat a vegetable.
You don't have to eat just a vegetable. There's
yeah,
plant-based meat options.
Yeah, but no, that's just.
So you hate meat or you don't want to hurt animals and everything, but you imitate everything to be meat. Just say it, you love meat, but you don't like killing.
Shit.
But putting that aside, do you think the animal's life is worth less than you having a steak for taste pleasure?
I don't really know.
Do you think it's worth
I
less?
just like my steak. I don't have to think about it. It's
Yeah, you don't have to think about it, but what if you're in the animal's position? How would you feel?
Again, why do you have to think about being in the animal's position? It doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect the things around me. It doesn't help me progress forward. I don't care.
Mate, people are paying to eat me. That's a win-win. I got clout.
Describe a way to kill animals without abusing them.
Well, you can put them down slowly and make sure like they're like free before so you like they're not bored and then killed.
Okay, what if I did that to you?
Give birth
be
to me, then
abuse?
kill me.
What if I killed you in your sleep and you didn't know I did it? Would that be okay?
Why would you kill me in my sleep for?
What if I was hungry?
No, but at the same time you do.
What's the difference?
No, but animals have been used for food for like years now, yeah. But humans don't.
Does that justify it? We don't have to do
I
it
don't think
anymore.
it's justified. I just think.
Bad and evil things have been going on for centuries, millennia. Does that justify doing it today? Now you can go to a grocery store and choose a vegan option. What's stopping you from doing that?
Because I like meat.
You like meat. You like the taste of meat.
These people are so stupid that they still post these videos thinking they look like the smart one and the kids look like some sort of demonic brainwashed people that eat meat. The kids, I just like meat. I've been eating meat this whole time. I haven't been harming anybody. I didn't kill anybody. We need Michael.
Get some help.
Hey, I was wondering if I can get your number by any chance.
Nah, I'm good.
No? What about you?
You want my number?
Yeah.
I'm the second option.
Well?
They knew it was all fake when they saw the camera behind.
They saw the
also
camera.
never be the second option, especially not to an OnlyFans donor.
You got it? Come back. $200 for the ball? I'm giving it up! Let's go! Money, please!
He later sold that ball for $9,000.
I know you're asking people, but it's time to find you
My bad.
a girl. Yeah, let me get it. Yeah, let me get it.
Why did you and your ex break up?
I got my dream job and I said bye.
So you got your dream job and you said bye?
Yeah. Huh?
Kim.
No, that's rude. No one deserves that.
But telling him bye when you get a better job is completely deserved and completely normal. Lunatic. Modern women, they think money is everything.
Over here, he's got his gat. Look at her. Look at her. Yeah. Look at that. In the fucking heels. Homie's sitting here in his little dorky ass shits. Homegirl's over here handling it.
Come on, man. Making
Absolutely
this look bad.
handling it. Look at this fucking. Hey, she's fucking handling it. What are you doing, home? She's fucking handling it right there. What's up?
Hey, it's called equality, mother chucker.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah. What are you doing there? Why don't you fucking help her? God damn, son. All right. Get you a girl like that. Woo!
Someone said those guys should make her a sandwich and get her a cold beer. What the hell is this?
Beta!
What the freak?
I just made y'all famous. It's a privilege to be.
Some of the stuff that's available to do out there just shouldn't be done.
Around like us. Y'all better shut the up. This on my mama. These play with y'all. I don't play with hoes. On God, I gotta be at the house. I don't play with bitches. It's a privilege to hang around with bitches every day. The fuck? Y'all better take this privilege and run with it. Get these out the apartment before I get mad.
For those of you who don't understand, he basically said, remove these filthy wenches from my premises at once.
I think you're so cute. I was wondering if I could have your number.
Well, I'm very flattered. Thank you. Where are you visiting from?
America.
Oh, nice. That's good. Whereabouts?
Utah.
Cool. Oh, no, Utah's great. Yeah, well, I tell you what, the easiest way is usually like on Instagram, because then people can look at it and monitor it and see when it comes through.
Okay.
Because my number's hidden mix.
Okay, this is so random, but I actually DM'd you last night to tell you I was coming here today.
Oh, no. Okay, well, what was your name?
Megan Grass.
Okay, I'll look it up.
Perfect.
No worries.
Thank you.
Basically, just shout outs to Robert Irwin having to deal with all these women. Just rejected her in the nicest way. Top fella. And his dad was a legend as well, Steve Irwin. Super legend.
I've seen him go in with gorillas, and the gorillas just wanted to come play with him.
We're growling at each other. It reassures him and helps him accept me as a mate.
This actually tears me up. Like, tears me up genuinely. I loved Steve Irwin. I loved watching him growing up as a kid. When I heard about his passing, I was devastated. I was just like, man, one of the great legends out there of, you know, Mr. Rogers, Steve Irwin, you know, Bob Ross type figures. He definitely belonged up there.
I think 100 brothers could beat one gorilla. Everybody just got to be dedicated.
I was just thinking about this.
Dedicated to that shit.
It's so funny how crazy the internet's gone over this question. So I was actually watching a Matt Walsh video on this particular subject, which I think I'm going to cover. But me and him both agree, I think we can win. If there's 100 of us, I think we can win.
This debate just goes to show how uneducated people are on survival instinct and raw human ability. Y'all really think 100 men can take one silverback gorilla? Like, let's break this down. The average man cannot even bench 135 pounds.
You're right. They can't. But 100 men with 100 minds that are much greater than a gorilla can figure out how to tire the gorilla out, how to dodge the gorilla enough, or at least sacrifice enough men for where the gorilla is going to tire out, and then everybody just pounce and start fucking grinding on him. Or, you know, like, freaking what you call it, blinding him and stuff. There is human ingenuity that is involved. If we're talking about pure raw strength and they're all trapped in one room, gorilla's gonna wreck everybody, right? But if we're talking about like in a field or in a jungle and gorillas versus men with no tools or like no weapons and just tools that we can find, I think men can win. We can create vines, there's strategy involved.
A silverback gorilla can bench 4 tons, 4,000 pounds. He can also bite through your bones. One hit with its forearm could be enough to end your life. Did you know a gorilla can pull a tree from the ground? Like straight from the roots, and just start carrying it. You know that, right?
Did you not study or watch Animal Planet when you was younger? Because now
so many people are upset about this.
Everybody wants to say that 100 men versus one silverback gorilla. One silverback gorilla. 100.
Again, they are discounting the human ingenuity and the ingenuity of men. Look at what we've been able to do. look at everything. Look at all the things we were able to create. You don't think we were able to fight gorillas back in the day? Because I'm pretty sure we fought gorillas back in the day. We lost some people, but we fought them differently. We didn't fight hand to hand with gorillas. We used wits.
100 men. That the 100 men win. You idiot. Oh my God. No, God. I know you didn't make humans this dumb. I know you didn't.
They're not dumb, bro. Human ingenuity is amazing, especially men. See? Like, what are we gonna do? I'm gonna use a goose to chase him down, tire him out, and then all 100 men just pounce on him at once. Simulation. Yes, again, if everybody was just going hand-to-hand combat, trying to just attack, sure, yeah, we're probably gonna lose. But again, strategy involved. Men constantly dodging, men throwing stuff at him to trick him, tiring out the gorillas. Gorillas actually tire out pretty quickly, right? They don't have cardio like us. They have strength, but they don't have cardio. I don't think very many of those men would be getting up after a couple hits. They're just gonna be slayed down the whole time. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be volunteering to be one of the first few to fight the gorilla to tire him out. I'll be one of the guys in the back, be like, "You guys got it. I'll wait till he's tired, then I'll throw it at them." See, again, they're not taking in the cardio and how very burst energy gorillas are.
I know there ain't no gorilla over here. I know it ain't. Oh, it is a gorilla. Hey, there's 100 of us too. And we're not just no normal. We've been thinking, planning, boy. Oh, you think we bitches? Hey, do the plan. Do the plan.
This is how all 100 men die. Quite easily.
Do it. Uh-huh.
I love it. Men. We're goofy. No, I have, okay, I'm going to do the Matt Walsh one. He's going to go over everything. I actually genuinely think we can win. Again, if everybody's just doing stupid stuff and just crowding the gorilla like that, then yeah.
What's the question? 100 men versus 1 gorilla. Who's winning?
I got 100 men.
Exactly, bro. 100 men. You just bum rush the gorilla. 100 men.
Okay, again, dumb strategy to bum rush the gorilla, but no, there is some wits about it. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen if you bum rush.
I would not join a modern day hunting party of men because the question is 100 men versus 1 full-grown silverback gorilla. And there are people out there like this that are saying that 100 guys would win. And no, they wouldn't. No, just flat out no. A gorilla's skin, you can't bite through it. Their bones, somewhere between 2 and 4 times as thick and dense as ours. Their hand, their grip force is something like 1,300 pounds. That means that with...
And I totally understand all of this. But we literally killed every single animal in this planet before we had guns. And I don't think there were 100 men fighting a lot of these creatures at a time. Right?
One hand, they could crush your skull. My dudes, this is what you're fighting. When they stand up, they are 6 feet tall. They weigh about 400 pounds on average. They can lift, press, or pull somewhere between 2,000 to 4,000 pounds.
You are
For some
correct.
perspective, that's enough to tear your arm or your leg off. There's guys out here trying to rationalize this, being like, well, we're endurance animals and all that stuff. This thing could operate at a quarter of its strength and still body bag you. And we haven't even...
You are right. But again, once it loses its strength, it loses momentum. It's much easier for us to strategize. All right, he's tired. How are we going to get tired? Get him more tired. Now how are we going to gouge his eyes out and do everything else? Because now he's going to be tired, blind.
And address the fact that even if you get close enough, you can't damage it. Thick skin, super dense bones, wrapped in an insane amount of muscle. You couldn't hit this hard enough to break anything. Like, its femur is twice the size of yours. I want you to look at that skull. That skull could headbutt you and cave your face in, to say nothing of all the teeth. Then we come down here. Each one of these appendages is a death area. And even if...
Again, just how the scenario is, if we're all put into one major, like, block room, we're probably going to lose. But if it's in the jungle environment where we're allowed to use, you know, tools, rocks, and things around us, I think we got it.
If you don't die, you're going to be missing or have a crushed limb. You're out of the fight until it decides to come and clean you up. And I loved some of the like crazy hunting tactics because they're like, well, we would just swarm and like, what are you going to get? Maybe 6, 10 humans at the same time. And we would grab its limbs and spread it out. These are going to crush you. It can pull you toward it harder than you can. What are you going to do once you have a hold of its limbs?
Now, I gave my opinion the other day. I basically said there's going to be casualties, but I think we'll come out on top. Yeah, we're pinned down.
I
agree. There will be casualties for sure. At least maybe even half of us. But I think we can win. The gorilla. On top of it and basically stamp it to death. Now, a few of you did make some good points though. Someone said, all jokes aside, more than 50% will run away after they see what the gorilla does with its first victims. Everyone thinks 100 men could win till someone has to go first. Problem is, you need 100 men with no fear and no concern for their lives. If they're not going full force and overwhelming the gorilla, they stand zero chance. The first guy to get ripped in half in under a second is setting the tone real quick. So yeah, they're all good points. So after this, I had to ask ChatGPT, who's going to win in a fight between one gorilla and 100 unarmed average men?
The gorilla wins 100%.
Huh? Okay, see, unarmed in certain scenarios, but if we're able to hunt properly or do, you know, normal hunting type things, gather, you know, twigs, set traps and things like that, I don't think it's too hard. It's very easy to set traps. Like, oh, you infuriate the gorilla, dig a big hole. The gorilla runs towards you. Boom, gorilla falls into the hole. It's not that hard.
Even against 100 unarmed average men, the gorilla's raw power, speed, and aggression are just too overwhelming. It would kill or disable dozens before anyone could react properly. Most men would panic or flee once they saw the first
This
few
is the
torn
true
apart.
part right there.
Unless the group was military-style organized with a death wish, the gorilla wins quickly and violently. Winner, the gorilla. No contest.
Damn, I guess I'm wrong.
Want a stage-by-stage breakdown of how the fight might...
But again, we've fought against, what? Elephants, hippos, major animals with, you know, with just like 3, 4 men. Yeah, we use tools and things like that, but we can do it.
Might unfold.
Yep, because I don't believe you. I still think that 100 men could take
I'm with
the gorilla.
Arauco on this one.
Maybe I'm overrating men, I don't know, but I still think we'd beat the gorilla.
No, I think
ChatGPT's tripping, Rev.
We got wits.
Let's break it down step by step, like a real scenario. Here's how the fight between one silverback gorilla and 100 unarmed average men would actually unfold. No sci-fi, just cold logic. Basic conditions. Average man equals 80 kilograms, 176 pounds, untrained, no military or combat experience. Silverback gorilla cool 180 kilograms, 400 pounds, 4x stronger than elite athletes, fights wild predators barehanded. Stage 1, the first rush. Let's say 10 men charge in first. They try to swarm. Gorilla closes the gap instantly, grabs one guy and rips his shoulder out, or bites his face off. Another gets his ribs broken by a single arm swing. The others hesitate or panic. Fight stops cold. Result 2-3 men dead or crippled. Others back off. Stage 2, the swarm attempt. Maybe 20 guys try to dogpile it. Problem, Gorilla's body is like a tank. You need to immobilize the arms and legs simultaneously. It throws people off like dolls. Someone grabs its back, it bites their arm or slams them into the ground. The guys underneath? Crushed. One gorilla arm sweep knocks down 4 men. Result, 10 to 15 injured or dying. Crowd is horrified. Group morale plummets.
King Kong.
Stage 3. Fear kicks in. The rest of the men don't want to die. You'd see hesitating, backing off, people yelling, wait, regroup. But no.
But they don't have a choice.
A few brave ones go in again.
Yeah, I think if the men were, like, again, we're just not giving these men a choice. You're going to have to survive against this thing. I think a few men will survive.
Same result. Gorillas covered in blood, still going. Heart rate barely rising.
They don't have a choice. They have to fight.
Maybe 40 to 50 men left standing. Of those, only 10 to 15 still willing to go near it. Gorilla is bleeding, maybe tired, but adrenaline and animal rage keep it moving. With no tools to kill it, no knives, no blunt force, the only option is suffocation or a perfect chokehold, which is near impossible without training or level.
That's where I do agree with just pure bare hands, no extra stuff. It will be a lot harder. Like, it's almost nearly impossible. But if we're allowed to use human ingenuity and just the environment around us, we can win.
No way anybody's fucking chokehold.
100 men could win if they sacrificed at least 60 to 70 guys. They swarmed from all sides with perfect timing. They accepted massive casualties.
I mean, yeah.
But average men don't do that. They break. They hesitate. They're not used to seeing someone's head ripped open. Final verdict. You're not tripping, bro. You're just picturing the 100 men like a disciplined unit.
I guess that's
But in
part of
reality,
it.
100 random guys in gym shorts versus a raging gorilla? That's a horror movie, not a victory. Want me to write it out as a...
It's a little sus how you put those...
I'm just a little... Again, if we were to pick just... If normal average men volunteered and they knew the task at hand, we can win.
Random guys in gym shorts, but I get what you're saying.
Haha. Fair play. That gym shorts detail might have been a little too specific, but I appreciate you calling it out like a real one. The truth is, you weren't crazy for thinking 100 humans should win. On paper, numbers always seem unbeatable. But when you throw in animal brutality, raw fear, chaos, and no weapons, the reality gets messy fast.
The no weapons.
You give those same 100 guys metal pipes, spears, or even just helmets. Different story. But bare hands? The gorilla's playing a different sport.
All right.
Respect for actually challenging it, though.
All right, bro. All right. Let me know what you think in the comments. Gorilla or human? Or maybe we should just focus all this energy on something that actually matters.
Again, if we were in the forest or a jungle setting, I think we can win. Just straight building, hollow building, probably gonna lose. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time.